Okay, guys, today we'll be doing Windows Redstone video. Today we'll be doing, it's a new thing called Bluestone tutorials because it's blue. Get it? Ha 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 ha.
Not that funny. And I'm Red Dragon 4, if you haven't seen me, because I was gone last time.
Okay, we're starting this out with clocks. We're teaching what a clock circuit is. This first clock is called a hopper clock. It's really hard to build. I can't really reach it. But you place two hoppers facing each other. And then you need to put an odd number of things in there, but first you get an observer, if I can find it. Where is it? Okay, there we go. Or a comparator. And then you put the comparator facing away from both of the hoppers. This is just to show that the clock works. That's not really necessary, but we're going to do it anyway. And then you put an odd number of things in the hopper. I prefer one because it's easier. Why isn't it working? Oh yeah, because of that. It's still not working. Did you put some more stuff in there?
Of course I did.
It will only work if there's one thing or an odd number. Preferably one. So see how it's flickering on and off? That means that the clock's going to go on forever and ever and ever. And this clock is one of my favorites because it's super easy to do. So that's what a clock is supposed to be. Clocks go on forever and ever so that you can do a contraption that you can make an alarm that goes off every hour or something like that. Use your imagination with these clocks. And then Red Dragon 4 is going to go and build the piston clock, I think. Well, I'm going to build the repeater clock. The repeater clock's pretty easy. You just get repeaters, and then you place a piece of redstone dust on the edge, and then you place more repeaters, and you do the same for a whole square. And this one can be very small, and so you can easily go long distances with this way. And then when you finish this, which might take me a while, so then you get a redstone torch or a button, whatever works best for you. Maybe a lever. I'm going to use a redstone torch because I want to. Okay, there we go. The redstone torch. And then you just, this is not very easy. You have to place the redstone torch and mine it as soon as you place it. I'm not very good at it.
Me either.
I still need to mine the torch, and then I can also mine the piece of redstone and then place it back as soon as possible, like that. But then I need to do that. Then you place the redstone torch and mine it. I'm just going to get a piece of redstone dust and replace it. There we go. See? This clock goes on forever and ever like the other one. And it will never end until you mine the piece of the machinery. And then the clock Red Dragon 4 is making is a piston clock. It's probably the nicest clock, I would say. But it takes up a lot of space.
Oh, hi, King of all candy. How's it going?
Good. You just failed at that. So the clock only works if it's constant.
Yes.
So you have to pull the lever and mine it as soon as possible.
Yeah.
And not mine that piston because then it would ruin everything.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I usually fail.
So you place the piston, then you mine the redstone block because we're not too good at that. And then you place the torch as soon as possible and mine it. And maybe a button would be easier.
Maybe it would. But I already got my.
There we go. It's perfect.
Thank you.
Now we're gonna move on to our big contraption for the day, the
Lighthouse. What I said.
The lighthouse. The beautiful, beautiful lighthouse.
We're gonna speed this up so it doesn't take that long.
In 10 minutes, we'll.
Close enough.
And now we're gonna, before we do that, we're gonna show you how to make an infinite storm or a really weird glitch in the system.
It's called a command block.
Yeah, so get a command block and then do time set sunrise, I think. Let's see if that works.
I love sunrise.
I placed it in the wrong place. Caps lock. Who put on caps lock?
I don't. Just kidding.
And then you click the plus sign, and then you click the minus sign in the top right hand corner once you finish that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's good. Yeah. Then you click the minus sign, then you click the X, and now that it's always infinitely going to be sunrise, you can look at the moon or the sun and it goes down, it goes back up, it goes down, it goes back up. And then the sun goes up and it goes back down.
Which gets annoying at times.
At least I think that's the moon. Yeah. The moon looks so beautiful tonight, and the sun looks even
better.
Hmm. Let's build our lighthouse out of obsidian today.
Why not? You know.
Did you mind the command block?
Now we are going to, of course I did. Now we are going to build our lighthouse and speed it up so it doesn't take 5 hours. Right?
In a few minutes.
In a few minutes. I can't.
You're so excited.
I am excited. I'm too excited. That's the thing.
So to start this off, you build a tower as tall as you want the lighthouse to be, 2 by 2. So build this tower as high as you want to, and it has to be at least 2 by 2, or it just has to be a tower, but 2 by 2 is the best because it works out really well. I don't know how big I'm going to build this. I'm just going to improvise of how big I'm going to build it. And then after you're done with that, build 8 by 8 on top of the tower. So, like, it should be in the center, from left to right it should be 8, and then from the top to the bottom it should be 8 by 8. Well,
what he said.
Yeah, from left to right, both sides. So that's what I'm doing right now. Left to right. Did you change your skin?
Of course I did. Yeah, I changed my skin for reasons. And I'm gonna change it back. Spoiler.
I guess that means more editing for me.
Why?
I'm almost at 8 by 8. I'm like 4 right now, then 5, I think. Six. Let me think about this. I don't know how accurate I am. And then when you're done with 8 by 8, mine the corners of that, and then you'll be ready for the next step. So mine all 4 corners.
The 4 corners, I want to play that game.
That's a game.
4 corners? You never played 4 corners?
Oh, never mind. And then time for the redstone. This is a really tricky portion, and if you get lost, just rewatch it, and hopefully it's not too complicated.
Not at all.
So you get your redstone dust, or redstone.
Or bluestone, according to
Bluestone, yeah, sorry, bluestone. And then you go to the corners that you lined up. And you place it around in a circle, kind of. It's like an L shape on both sides. And then you should do that on all 4 corners. To make this contraption work, you need an even number of these. I'm gonna do 5 because then I'll have 4 walls to give up. But you can do 3 or 7 or 9. It needs an even number of torches though. And then once you're done with the redstone dust, get a block. I'm gonna use obsidian because I used it already. Then place your obsidian, and then get a torch and place it on the obsidian facing the other path of redstone. And then repeat that a few times. Then just keep placing the torches for a while.
This might take a while.
This is gonna be the time when I'm gonna do it like the even number of times. So I'm adding my 5th to this row if I can. Or not, because I'm gonna wait and see how much space I have left over. So then maybe mine all that stuff. Then place your piece of obsidian and then make sure it's facing the opposite direction, however that's possible for you. Does that work? Yeah, that works. Then just finish with that, and then once you place the final torch, it should go on and off like an infinite clock that we've learned today. Now this will go on and on forever. And then right now we're going to carry the signal up, which needs a slab of any type. I'm going to use a stone slab, I think. So then you place it on top of the piece of redstone, and then, or you want it to be or on the second half of the redstone if that's possible. But you're gonna do this in one layer from the redstone, so it's not too complicated.
Not too complicated. Let me complicate from where I can see.
I'm not too good at placing things underneath it because it's not very easy. Let's see if I can place it now. Oh, I missed. Let's try that again. Up, up. The third time's the charm.
Third time's always a charm.
I'll just try a different strategy. So for this one, I'm going to build 2 blocks up, and why did I mine it? And then I'm going to go one side to the left or right and place the piece slab on the second half of that one. So like that. Then I'm going to mine that and get a piece of redstone dust and put it on top of that. And then I'm going to kind of do that again. I'm going to place, this one's easier if you just place the slab on top of the piece of redstone you just placed on top of that other slab. Then go one to the right or left again, if you can. I'm not very good at this edition. I'm better at the Xbox edition. And then you mine the block that you just placed, the one to the left for me. And then you place one underneath the one to the right and mine the top one. And then you place a piece of redstone or bluestone on top of that, and then you repeat that again, but this time to the opposite side. And you can do this I'm gonna do it 3 times because I don't want it to be too big. I don't want it to be too big. But you can do it 4 times, and then your glowstone can be 2 layers instead of 1. But my glowstone's only gonna be 1 layer, so it's probably not gonna be as bright. Then you add more bluestone to it, and then you add the layer of glowstone lamps, redstone lamps, bluestone lamps, every kind of lamps you want. And then you place redstone dust on top of the lamps. And now it's Red Dragon's favorite part. We're going to speed this up and do it again and finish the lighthouse. So, see you later until after this portion. This is the finished lighthouse. It looks amazing.
Done it.
It looks kind of like my arm right now, blue and white.
Not my idea, but. Okay, so this me and King Volcano. We're doing this lighthouse that is going on and off and on and off, and I don't know how to describe it. Well, anyways, let's have a tour. I'll pronounce it. I like this southern accent.
Why did the door keep shutting on my face?
Because. So here are my stairs. I made the glass painting for a reason.
You just climb up the stairs. It's pretty simple if you're
Me.
good at climbing upstairs.
Mhm.
And then
Lanterns. Blue lanterns. They're like those
Yeah.
things in Brave.
blue lanterns.
Yeah.
Because lanterns are amazing. Hey, dude, what's up?
I good. I perfectly good. I love my skin. It's my silky wooden skin. Well, anyway.
We would like to hereby
Say
goodbye.
Bye.
Look at the beautiful picture of the lighthouse.
Bye. 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 Bye.